Yo. 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 What's going on? Back in once again. Hey, what's going on? How's everyone doing today? I took a couple of days off because I was fucking knackered. Damon says yo yo. Nathan says yo. Original says how you feeling, bruv? Yeah. I just took a couple of days off. I'm my own man. I could do what I want. Andrew says man rocking that hair, easy bro. Gary says, looking fly, my guy. What's up, TC? Tom May says, yo, you're back. What are you saying? Audiophonics says, morning. Original Mr. Running says, good on you, man. Needed it. I needed it and all. Keeping up. What's going on, Wolf Pack? Where's all my wolves? You all good? I'm rocking a tash today as well, look. Got a bit of a moustache going on. Hey, gringo. You know? And DJ Black says 30 tunes in 30 days. Jeez, you missed it. Yeah, but I'm like 4 tunes behind now. So I'm thinking, to be honest, I'm not going to make it. But I'm going to try anyway. And see if I can't make it through to the 30 tunes in 30 days. Damon says, nah, man, I need a haircut so bad. I just do it myself. Just do it myself. Get the trimmers out. I've been cutting my own hair for a while still. Just been out in the sunshine, getting the sunshine. Andy says, one man wolf pack. You lot are the wolf pack. That's you. You are the wolf pack. That's what I'm saying. That's what it's all about. What? TC, no hat? It's the effort that counts. That's what DJ Black says. Ellie says, what? TC, no hat? What? Well, that is way off, isn't it? Shows how long it's been since I started doing some streaming shizzle. What? No hat? Yeah, mate. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so I don't really know today. I got some sunshine and stuff. Got this one tune, it's on the go. This was where we left off. Kinda. I did a couple bits. Aaron says, take a step back and bounce. Darren says, thug life, baby.
The grey wolf is the biggest of the
all the original
dogs.
Soldiers.
And it lives its life as
Dragon says, oh my god, Blackley. Matt says, reminds me of Untread from Last Kingdom.
With their mournful songs,
I don't know what that means.
They summon the spirits of the dead.
Damon says, go full slaphead. I dare you. I used to do that, but I don't do that no
Through
more.
cooperation, the wolves achieve what no wolf could accomplish alone.
If you will keep going on the bay, I'm going to put a hat on.
Prey much larger than themselves.
Hang tight with Facebook crew, hang tight the YouTube massive.
The blood like the prospect of a kill.
Matt Blitzen says, your hairstyle, bruv. I don't know what Last Kingdom is.
The wolf pack.
I could already hear that the snare leads a little bit more of the old is that just hats coming out of there? Where's that kick and snare? It's there. Alright, put that up in there. Cool Red Pen says yes, now rolling. Aaron says yes. Emil says, and you're not behind because you had a few days off. They don't count. I like that. But does that work? Or I don't know. Yeah, fuck it. You know what? We'll just say that I just had a couple of days off and that'll do. Damon says, this is old school. Where's that snare? It's there. I'm going to just grab that EQ, put it on there. Slamming out today. There it is. Needs a bit more. Oh, there's two of them. Well, let's change that for now. Let's go grab this here. Join them all up. And where's that other snare? Why is there two snares going on there? Ah. Mad thing. Emil says, fuck yeah, it works. Gary Andrews says, 30 tracks in 30 working days. Yeah, but that means I could just take off any days I like. So I might just take the rest of today off. Shall I do that? Nick says, fuck me, making a cup of tea, chuck the kettle across the room, heavy old school beats like Valve times. Yes, bruv. That's what I'm feeling today, so that's what I made it become.
The Wolf Pack.
The Wolf Pack. Just needs to like as big up all the Wolf Pack. Hates out all my wolves. Ellis Palmer says, what vibes you on today? This thing. Leeton says, yes, TC. That sound, wicked dark, like the old days, Valve thing. Yeah, mate. Tell me the Meltdown says, gonna miss these sessions, back to normal working tomorrow. They got you back in normal work, yeah? Mental.
Through cooperation, the wolves achieve what no wolf could accomplish.
I'm gonna add some stuff now.
The ability to bring down prey much larger than themselves. In the world of the pack,
what I need is like
the blood like the prospect of a kill.
Damon says, do I reckon I'll go back on Don Your Mask when this is over? What I'm going to do is get Jakes to do a vocal. I sent it over to him. He's feeling it. So he's going to lay a vocal down. Then we'll go back to it. Terminal Meltdown says, yeah, cars need castings. Been shoved on the 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. shifts. Wow. UNZ says, that's my missus. She says, do what I do. Have it playing on your phone with your headphones whilst you work. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Dr. Apollo says, that bass is nasty. Nasty, mate. I wanted to make like a Reese thing. Excuse me if I sound pretty mashed up, but I just did a load of press-ups. So I'm just feeling it quite a lot now in my body. In my body. I need a keyboard. Hold on a second. One sec. Get the keyboard plugged in. LZ says, big up TC looking gangster with the moustache, mate. Hey, I got the moustache, man. That's what I'm saying. Needed a couple of days off, needed to get a bit of sunshine. So it's going to be like 30 tunes in 30 working days. So I may not be bringing it in by the 30th. But this is now day 10, I guess. Because I missed a bunch of days. 3 days, I think. But I'm not going to beat myself up over it. I got really mashed up after I missed one day. And I was like, I'm going to have to do 2 tunes in a day. And then I even made an image, which was like 30 tunes in 30 days, fail. And I showed it to my missus. She's like, no, don't give up, TC. You can do this. And so I'm back. I was close though. What I really want is for this to do like something like that. Like this and like that. Emil says, big up Soph, Terminal, Ellis, Michael, and all the regulars. Big up to the rest of the Wolf Pack. Bring up all Wolf Pack. Team Wolves, assemble! Assemble! Sophie says, I don't call you TC, but that was the gist of it. It was like, don't give up, Tim. I love it so much. I can't possibly leave you. Or something like that. Not leave me, but you get the idea. You can't give up now. You've done 10 tunes. And now it's gone like all fucking northern. Ivan says, please, Tom, come back to Geneva, Switzerland. And we're hanging out. You so funny. Safe, bruv. Nice one, mate. I'm sure I can come back to Geneva one of these days. Maybe not for a little while. That sounds very mid-rangey. Let's get some EQ on there. Matt says, haha, loved ones calling you by your stage name. Yeah, it doesn't happen at my home either. UNC says, Sodom, hide your phone in your pocket. We aren't allowed them either, but sneakily you can do it. You need a little earpiece, bruv. Towley voice, crazy spectacle, says Nico. And, what's going on here? Let's do some detuning. Let's get this on that minus band thing and do that there and then do this. And grab a little chorus and maybe turn down the envelope. That sounds a bit more like it, doesn't it? And a bit more of that. Paul Stone says, can't see the stuff on the screen too well, trying to see past all the text and stuff. I could put it there. Does that make it better? Nice. See? It's all come together in a wonderful Reese loveliness, making fresh patches instead of spending time going through patches. Damon says, is this an all-day stream or am I coming back later? Not sure. Probably going to just finish off this tune and then think about where I'm going to go to next. Nice. And then we go in a bit of chorus. Yeah. So, sounding like it could work in there now. The Wolf Pack.
The gray wolf is the biggest of the wild dogs. The
Ivan says, such a good soundtrack to cleaning the dishes.
Grey wolf is the biggest of the wild dogs. The wolf pack.
Huh. Does need something like that. I don't think that's the sound though. Yeah, I'm making that a bit more. Paul Stone says, I say lower the octave. Wonder why that ain't working for me. Maybe if we try. Mike says, I got 1,000 presets for Massive yesterday. They're banging, man. Absolutely banging. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's awesome. I suppose it's time for a little plug. If you need some presets for your Serum or your Massive, you can go to tcdnb.com right now and you can buy, I just dropped new school bass Serum presets. And there is 2 packs of foghorns for Serum in both WAV and preset formats, and a bunch of other things like a jump up pack and some TC drum packs, 2 of those, some new school jungle breaks, all sorts of wonderful things. tcdnb.com/slop or shop. Go and get them now. You can get them right now. Bo says, Bo says, worth all the money. That's not even that much money. It's like £4.20 each, apart from the 1,000, which is a lot more, but only £40. So I mean, you know, bargain, mate. Absolute bargain each and every time. Thank you to everyone for your kind words. It's very kind. Let's get some delay synced on there. Nice. Oh. Sounds like it's got some sort of like phasing. Oh, why don't we try doing some of this? Ellis says, can write a check for all the packs. If you go to presetfood.com, you can buy them all as like a normal website with a cart, which is I don't know how it did it. Let me type it in the right box. You can go there and you can get them like a normal website where you can add them all to the cart. Makes life easy. Right, let me just, I reckon if I just play this an idea for the melody will come through. Dave says, nice one, Tom. Hope you're well. Yes, I'm much better now. I've had a couple of days off. That's for damn sure. Hang tight with the Wolf Pack. I should get vocals of the Tories saying
The
unprecedented. That's from Michael. Ellis says that was a joke. Sorry, my shit joke. Sorry, Ellis, bro.
Grey Wolf is the biggest of the wild dogs. The wolf pack.
Matthew says, what do I do on my days off? Absolutely sweet F all, as Sophie can attest to. What did I do, Soph, on my days off?
Grey Wolf is the biggest of the wild dogs. The wolf pack. Grey Wolf is the biggest. Grey Wolf is the biggest of the wild. Grey Wolf is the biggest of the wild dogs. The wolf. Grey Wolf is the biggest of the wild.
Slept in my bed and slept in the sun. Oh, come on, I hoovered the house. What are you talking about? I did everything else. Yeah, see? And I cooked you meals. Many meals. Many meals I cooked you. And then I laid in the sun. And then I laid in my bed. And did nothing at all for a couple of days. It was beautiful. Engage says, yo, when will be the house tune day? Never. There shall never be house music made in the studio. It shall never happen like the purple color. Shall never exist within the studio. Apart from on my microphone stand, apparently. Hey, look. New wire. What do we think? House music should never be part of the studio. Bo says, Tom, in the future, you should make a tune with us with your sample pack one time. One time! Tom, in the future, you should make a tune with us with my sample packs one time. Yes. With you. House music is the devil's sport and it should not be made in the studio. I actually quite like house music. Some house music's pretty good. I just don't know how to dance to it.
Grey Wolf is the biggest of the wild dogs.
Let's find. I want to find some more sounds, man. Strobe says, "Yo, yo, yo! Glad to see you back, and I'm glad to see you back on the chat, bruv. I appreciate you. Just making some beats right now, trying to go in on some goodness. Just find some randomness. Ooh, that's loud. I should put a disclaimer. Loud levels may be happening, and just be careful." Gary Andrew says house music is alien unless you're on ecstasy. I think techno is one of them ones where you need to be on some chemical infusions. Ellis says donates to Carl Cox for his suffering tour manager. Yes. Interesting. That was an interesting little fail. Definitely. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of weird stuff at the moment, but I guess it is what it is. Went on someone's Patreon page the other day. Was it Patreon or Bandcamp? They had a very bizarre video of them sat there sort of begging. It was a bit weird. Emil says, take Boris's speech from the other day, the stay at home, don't stay at home, go to work, but go to work, and say, what the fuck are you on about, you twat, on the trot. That's not a bad plan. It's a bit topical, though. I don't think that one's going to last the test of time. Max says, Psytrance. Oh, is that the drug one? Yeah. Matthew says, did Soph cut my hair? Looking good. No, I cut my hair. I cut my own hair with the clippers. And it was good. It turned out all right this time. Sometimes it doesn't turn out so good. Oh, my aircon test turned itself off. Tim says, would be a fun tune with Boris samples. Yeah, we could do it. We could grab up some Boris. Chrisily says, no hat today, laugh out loud. Is it that bad? I can put one on if, I got one ready just in case I got the fear, the no hat fear. So, I'm putting a hat on. That's it. I got the fear, I got the hat fear. I was all like, I'm not going to wear a hat today, I'm going to let my hair be free. And then you lot all like, going on about it. Samir says, the hat is fire. No hat! Quasili says, no, not bad. Just shock seeing you without a hat since I was 11 or 12 years old. I got hair and everything. Not just the Tories, the whole fucking lot. Yeah, it's all a bit... T says, who actually likes this stream? Let's have Wolfpack assemble. Tell the man who likes the stream. TC got complex. Looks like all right. I'll take the hat off. On, off, on. Who knows? Is that a negative comment from T Scrub? Is he going to bring my whole day down with his comment? Alessandro says, didn't realise this was TC stream until you put the cap on, to be honest. Some people like the stream. Nah, that's as far as it goes, Mr. Cool. I'm keeping the pants on. Strobe says, yeah, bruv, it's all about the stream during lockdown. Tim says, one of the best out there currently for D&B. I feel. Gary and G says, the stream is boss, bro. Bo says, not worth your time, bro. The hate. I absorb the hate and then I just sort of fire it back at them. Do you know what I'm saying? Gary says the guy is a troll. Yeah, mate. It's hurting me. UNC says T-Scrub needs to go back to bed and wake up on the right side. Mans get blocked. Bringing the negative hate to the stream. Mans get blocked. Yeah, he's obviously a House fan. That's the one. Strobe says Mrs. Strobe gets less time because of the stream. That sucked. For her. Stuart says, don't like the stream, man gets blocked. That's what I'm saying. Dissing in the chat, man, gets blocked. He's not come back, has he? So as soon as he comes back, he'll give me the opportunity to hit block. Does anyone actually like this stream? Don't really care, mate.
Grey wolf is the biggest of the wild dogs. The wolf pack. Grey wolf is the biggest of the wild dogs. The wolf pack. Grey wolf is the biggest. Grey wolf is the biggest of the wild dogs. The wolf pack.
Strobe says I should put that quote in the tune.
In the world,
Does anyone actually like it?
Grey wolf is the biggest of the wild dogs. The wolf pack.
Dum dum dum. Sure, I could find another sound, a sub bass to go under the. Bo says that bass line in a pack. No, not my packs. The other packs that I've bought. But I should make a few of those kinds of things. Tim says sounds banging with just bass and a beat. Perhaps don't need that much more. Yeah, I'm not gonna go too crazy on it, to be fair. Just adding a few little bits and bobs, a few little flavors. Jungle is what I'm looking for. Jungle bass, dread, sub dis, high drop. That's probably kind of what I'm looking for.
The biggest of the wild dogs.
Yeah.
The biggest of the wild dogs. The biggest of the wild dogs. The wolf pack.
And just change up the thing. Let's duplicate it. Duplicate, and we'll get rid of second one and keep first one here. And keep second one and have it go.
The wolf pack.
Hey. And have it go longer on the bass here.
The wolf pack. 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 The wolf pack.
Bo Daniel Turner says, in the future, make a podcast making sound on Serum or Massive so we can understand your sound more would be a good show. Yeah, I was going to do some presets making shows. Ivan says, replying to Tom Webber, a fucking good intro before the drop. This in the chat. Mans Get Blocked. Yeah, we're going to do Mans Get Blocked. I need to find a grime MC that can do it properly, though. John says, howdy, stranger. Where have you been hiding these last few days? Took a couple of days off, mate, because I can. And I was just pretty burnt out, actually, after doing, 8-9 tunes in 10 days or so. I was like, I just don't really think I want to go and do streaming. So I just didn't do it. You know, just has anyone seen that Louis C.K. thing where he's just like, I just didn't want to go, so I just didn't do it. Or like when he's on the plane, he just starts saying down, down, and he's like, I just didn't want to be up anymore. I wanted to be
Grey
down.
wolf is the biggest of the wild dogs, and it lives its life as a member of one of the most complex and closely knit societies in the animal kingdom. With their mournful songs, it was
Big up
said,
Alessandro.
they summon the spirits of the dead.
Andy S says, dude, that massive preset pack is insane. I bought it a couple of days ago and I already made 2 tunes.
Through cooperation,
That's
the wolves
amazing.
achieve what no wolf could accomplish alone.
That makes
The
me very
ability
happy
to
that
bring
you're
down
into
prey
it, and
much
there will be
larger
more
than themselves.
in the coming months.
In
So,
the world of the pack, nothing excites the blood like the prospect of a kill.
Dragon says, where'd I get the vocals from? Just a documentary on YouTube, bruv. An old one. Pat says, Feel the Magic is one of my favourites of yours. Do you think a VIP could be option for these 30 tunes? Possibly.
The wolf pack.
John says, have I had a haircut?
Is the biggest of the wild dogs. The wolf pack.
Yo, that's actually sick. Andrew says, have I seen AMC's recent post? No, I don't follow him anymore because he unfollowed everyone, so I unfollowed him. Why, what's he done now? Tell me. Do tell. I'm very interested. John says, have I had a haircut? I just cut it myself, mate. I just cut my hair myself. Bo says, he says he's just not wearing a hat, John. I always got hair like this under the hat. Bo says, your Rude Boy remix was my favourite. You should remix that one. Yeah. Could have a go. Samir says a Starter Riot synth tape thing would sound good after the 3264. Terminal says Wolfpack's rolling. So what did the MC post today? I'm not going to go and look at it, but I'm interested. You've piqued my interest. On Instagram, someone invited his mum to listen to his Tap Home remix in the radio show and rated it 0 out of 10. But that's a good thing, right? Because if your mum likes it, then to be honest, you're not doing the right thing, really. Just shows how down with the kids he is.
The biggest of the wild dogs. The wolf pack.
I'm feeling that.
In the world of the pack, nothing excites the blood like the prospect of a kill. The gray wolf pack.
Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice like.
Nothing excites the blood like the prospect. Nothing excites the blood like the prospect.
Ivan says the remix of Red Heat by Schism is my favourite. Sophie says his hair is wonderful. His beauty with his looks. That's very nice of you to say, Sophie. Appreciate you.
Nothing excites the blood like the prospect of a kill. Gray wolf pack. Nothing excites the blood
Mystery Runner says, Yo, TC, are all my plugins running off my system CPU or external int? Yeah, they're all just running on the system CPU. It's a 6-core. John says you're reminding me of a Mexican on my screen. Hey. I got a Tash too. Nick says, make a VIP of my track No Escape. It reminds me of my early days. Nice, simple drums with a massive bass. Sophie doesn't like the moustache. I look like a drug dealer. That's, a Mexican drug dealer. Cartel, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
The biggest of the wild dogs. The wolf pack.
Bose is thinking about getting a 10-core. 10-core! In the core.
In the world of a pack, nothing excites the blood like a prospect. Grey wolf is the biggest of the wild dogs.
Alright, this is getting weird now.
And it
Hey,
is
Holmes.
one member of one of the most complex and
Ooh, Intel 9.
With their mournful songs, it was said, they summon the spirits of the dead. Through cooperation, the wolves achieve what no wolf could accomplish alone. The ability to bring down prey much larger than themselves.
You wanna buy some
The world
cocaine?
of the pack, nothing excites the blood like the prospect of a kill.
What do they get? I don't know about these things. I just buy Macintoshes because they work. I'm not sure about PCs. Original says, my CPU is maxing, killing my flow. Be careful which plugins you use, is what I would say. Because some plugins use a lot more processing power than others, and I tend to avoid the ones that peak the processor. And using a lot of stuff, as in like that's integrated within your DAW is also good. So if you need an EQ, instead of going and getting the one that's a plugin that uses all the CPU, try using the one that's in the synthesizer that you're loading, or even in the DAW, because a lot of the plugins for each DAW are like integrated. I really don't know about CPUs and PCs anymore. So I think the last time I bought a processor for a PC, it would have been something like, I don't even know, a long, long time ago. I don't even know about these eyes. It would have been like, trying to think. I don't even know. I wouldn't even know how to say it. Celeron or something like that. I know it's like 250 megabytes of RAM or something. We were not even in the gigabytes of RAM times. Pentium, that's it, Pentium 2.
The biggest of the wild dogs. The wolf pack.
That works now, innit? Nah, we're not doing any of that, Lambie. This is a PG only stream, apart from the occasional swearing for comedic value. Original says, man, I used to be in Logan D's first production PC back in the early 2000s. Windows 98. I feel like we need some percussion.
Through cooperation, the wolves achieve what no wolf could accomplish alone. the ability to bring down prey much larger than themselves. In the world of the pack, nothing excites the blood like the prospect of a kill.
Dawn Hub says, can I shout out MC Rampage, my mate? Hang tight, MC Rampage. Hang tight, MC Rampage. In the building, in the place. Holla. There you go. There's your shout. Bo says, worth asking for sure. I'm sure there are other people who can advise you upon the which ones to get, which processes to get. I do not have any knowledge in that sphere. Bo says, damn it, I need that bass line in my tune now. You talking about needing that presets. Who remembers setting the IRQ? I do remember having to go into the BIOS sometimes and do stuff. That was fun. PCs are great. Yes, that is loud. That needs to come down in volume once I've done this stuff. Let's get a load of percussion in there. I feel like I need more percussion. Tristan says, hey homie, great to see you back. Yes, bruv. Yeah, I took a couple of days off. Nick says, I know I asked you this the other day, but will I release these tracks you're making? Yeah, I'm going to put them out. Gary says, IRQ to avoid conflicts. Easy stuff. See, on a Mac, there is no conflicts. Hey.
The wolf pack.
Bo says it's like a Dillinger bass line.
The biggest of the wild dogs. The wolf pack.
Closest Dillinger vibe. We've had this discussion. This would twist them out when you mix it in. No, fast car, mate, fast car. What did happen? I think Dillinger's still around. I don't really know him, so I was signed to Valve for 3 years, but haven't seen him for a little while. I can't remember the last time I saw him on road.
They summon the spirits of the dead. Through cooperation, the wolves achieve what no wolf could accomplish alone. The ability to bring down prey much larger
it definitely does.
Themselves. In the world of the pack,
but nobody ain't done a tune like this for ages.
Like the prospect of a kill.
Reckon we could do a little volume automation there.
Grey Wolf is the biggest of the wild dogs. The wolf pack.
says nowadays it's all fart horns. Alessandro says DJ Craze wanted the I Can Nero tune. I rated his Ram Records stream the other week. Proper good. He's one of the best DJs in the world. He's definitely one of my favourite DJs. We played together in Puerto Rico last year, and he fucking buried me, man. Oh, I know what we could do here. On the end here. Low pass.
The Grey Wolf is the biggest of the wild dogs. And it lives its life as a member of one of the most complex.
Nick Coleman says, need more tunes like this. Not enough of this about now. Keep this up.
With their mournful songs, it was said, they summon the spirits of the dead.
I reckon we could just take this and put it here, be lazy.
Knit societies in the animal kingdom. With their mournful songs, it was said, they summon the spirits of the dead.
Nice. I think we're getting towards a tune that is nearly done now.
The Grey Wolf is the biggest of the wild dogs.
The Grey Wolf is the biggest.
And it lives its life as a member of one of the most complex and closely knit societies in the animal kingdom.
Ivan says, I much prefer this one to that.
They summon the spirits
this
of the dead.
one than the Neuropunk. Sorry, Rose. It's all good. I'm just making tunes. It's not like I have to, you know. It's just like they are what they are.
To bring down prey much larger than themselves.
Yes, Necron says, I like all the fat, all the file.
Like the prospect of
Strobe says, I was talking to Sparfunk yesterday and was saying that the Fox sample is so sick. Nice one, bro. Original says, what is it with all the fart sounds in D&B? Fart horns and that squelchy wet fart in a tin can jump up sounds. I don't know, bro. I am the White Wolf. Necron says, I hate my keyboards. Jacob says, it sounds very TC, in my opinion. Love it. Safe, bro. I've had lots of different eras in my career, so like some people got to know me through one sound and then I kind of moved on from that sound, and then other people got to know me from the next sound. Ivan says all the genres of D&B are good. They are good. You know, I'm just fucking around, really, to be fair. There's no rules or regulations when it comes to this kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Just having fun with it, because that's what making music is all about. The best music comes from just literally faffing around until you come up with something good, and then there it is. You made something good. There's no pressure. I was getting too pressured with like needing to make something impressive, and you don't always do that. And that's one of the biggest lessons you can learn from this music making music game is just enjoy yourself. That's too loud. It ain't too loud. And that's way too quiet. Let me see. These comments are coming through. Ellis says, "What's the first time I heard TC was from my computer music tutorial. That one did quite well. I feel like that did my career quite good things." John says, "What's my process for putting vocals in a track that you rip from YouTube? Surely YouTube messes up the vocals. They can't be played loud. Just a little bit of EQ, bit of delay, bit of reverb. It's all part of the fun of it. Like having things that aren't sounding too good quality sometimes makes the tune sound better. A little bit of MP3 can add a little vibe." Terminal says, "Bit weird. I had the TC computer music come up on my YouTube feed yesterday." That's the Illuminati, bruv. I'm not changing the preset. Hey! I like that. Michael Foyle says, "I feel like this would double drop with," and then he doesn't say anything else. So, like Veil Days. Don't know, yeah. What's Michael? With something nicely. It might do. Do. What tune would double drop with this? What are we in? The key of D? I can think of quite a few tunes in the key of D that would go in with this. Strobe says, "It sounds like my early work." I'm loving that snare, I gotta say. Swamp Thing, yeah?
The wolves achieve what the ability to bring down prey much larger than themselves. In the world of the pack, nothing excites the blood like the prospect of a kill.
Paper Cuts by DJ Vapor. I want to put a little volume fade on that. Let's get utility, and the gain control, and then on just this bit here, just a little fade, a little touch, a little tickle of fade on there.
The wolf pack.
Ellie says, "I agree with Nick on that Paper Cuts. It is a tune." Bo says, "What I learned when mixing is some tunes are better made for each other and others not." Yeah, a lot of times things are not in the same key, or there's lots of different tunes that mix that you wouldn't even expect to mix quite well together. What did I have here? Sounds like some movie shizzle. Some piano. Me and the missus had the piano. I've got a 88 note weighted keyboard behind me there, which I think I paid like 40 quid for a few years ago, which is mad because it must have been expensive when it came out. Bo says, "Fuck that up, LOL." So I try and read it again. What I learned when mixing is some tunes are made for each other and other not. I get the idea. Ellis says, "Gonna try my hand at some tear out shizness today." It's a great idea. Everyone should make a tune today. Today is the day when you're going to make that classic, bruv.
The gray wolf is the biggest of the wild dogs.
I think this is done.
And it lives its life as a member of one of the most complex and
it's okay, there's no judgment here, bruv.
In the animal kingdom. With their mournful songs, it was said, they summon the spirits of the dead.
Necron says, yeah, it sounds pretty done.
Through cooperation, the wolves achieve what no wolf could accomplish alone. The ability to bring down prey much larger than themselves. In the world of the pack, nothing excites the blood like the prospect of a kill. The wolf pack.
I do like samples. Samples are some of my favourite things. Nick Coleman says, sounds great. Need a beer with this. Do I want one, Tom? You know what? You know, I had the drink the other day. That's what set me off. Not like it put me in like a 3-day hangover and really messed up my flow. So I'm going to say no, unless you've got an alcohol free. Ivan says, sorry, TC, bruvs. Got to go out for some pre-appointment for a job. Wish me luck. Good luck, Ivan. I hope you get the job. Big ups, bruv. Sending you positive, awesome vibes. Let's get that job. Let's smash it, bruv. So you can have more time to make beautiful tunes. Doug Bass says, we'll have to just enjoy the playthrough. Interesting. And Necron says, ain't nothing wrong with some rest. Nah, man. Just I feel like I didn't even get drunk, but I feel like alcohol really affects my ability to be productive nowadays. Along with caffeine, I feel like I stopped drinking caffeine, like coffee, a while ago, quite a long time ago, and it really has helped me to become more productive. Ellis says, I got mango Rubicon for you, TC. Yes. A bit of Rubicon. That's what I'm saying. Or even a cup of tea. Or a smoothie. Homemade smoothies, good. I like smoothies. Me and Soph just had a proper smoothie. Dean says, great watch, dude. Love them hard-hitting drums. Been a fan since I bought TC Game Over Rockstar on vinyl. Man, that's awesome, bruv. Big up. Doug Bay says, just joined. Missed all your work today, bro. We didn't really do a lot today. But you can go back and tcdnb.com/live and you can watch back all of the making of this tune. Stuart Lewis says, I got to recharge the batteries at some point, bro. Yeah, mate. 100%. Bo says, give it up a long time ago now. Don't drink anymore. Yeah, I just feel like it's not like it gave me like a proper hangover where I couldn't move, but I just felt like it took away my ability to be like sharp and on point, and I just didn't feel like doing live streams when I'm not like I didn't have all that happy juice in my brain, you know, all that stuff that's like, yeah, let's put in another part. That's amazing. Emil says, good luck. John says, I drink decaf tea and coffee to help with my anxiety. Highly recommend it. Yeah, I like the caffeine in tea. That's okay. I can deal with that. But the coffee stuff it's a lot. It just makes me feel shaky and like unable to like concentrate. Bo says, I find it harder when you get older, the drinking. Yeah, man. I mean, you know, you used to be able to put away half a bottle of vodka. Dean says, do I do one-to-one mastering and mixdown advice? That could be arranged, but probably not for the next month while I'm doing this. But I do offer a mastering service, which I could probably fit you in at some point. If you want to go to tcdnb.com/mastering, there's an email address on there that you can email and I will check it, which I need to do actually. And I will master your tunes for a small fee. Doug Bass says, cup of tea and a zoot. I remember the zoots, but I don't do that no more either. Just a little bit of vape, but I vape quite strong nicotine, so that might be the next thing to go. Dean says, or maybe live covering them elements, compression, etc. Don't really use compression very much. If you go back to watch my previous streams, there's not really any compression going on. I've never really been a fan of compression. John says the shakes are coming from the brain being used to low activity, as happens when drinking. And then when the alcohol wears off, your brain starts firing faster and makes you shake. I mean, I don't really get like shakes, but it's when I have like 10 cups of coffee in a day, then I'm just like a little bit wired. Bo says, can I do that Veil or Valve, I'm guessing, baseline on Serum or make a pack? I think that one is on, that one's on Massive. Pretty easy to make. In fact, if you buy the pack, I think that is one of the bases in the Massive pack, the 1,000 Massive presets that you can get right now on tcdnb.com. Go and grab them. Can Serum do the sound? Yeah. Oh, we could make one now. I mean, I got a bit of time. It's not like I'm taking the pressure off. Ben says, there's only one TC. There's only one TC. Only one TC. I presume that's what you wanted to say, bruv. I'm not sure which number it is, mate. I think this one is number 412. Bang. There you go. Dean says, do I use Phase Plant? I haven't used Phase Plant, but I'm willing to have a go and see if there's anything good on there. I did buy it. Well, I didn't buy it, actually. They sent it to me for free, which was very nice of them. Have I got it in my list here? I have not integrated it into the system yet, but John says that's overkill. The neurons in your brain go pretty haywire, hence the come down from energy drinks like Red Bull, getting your brain to a state of hyperactivity and then overloads everything. Ellis Palmer says Phase Plant is well worth the money. There's a lot of presets on there, but I didn't like it because there wasn't an arpeggiator, and I felt like there should be an arpeggiator on there. We can look at it though. Let's have a look and see through some of the presets on there, because I'm genuinely interested. Phase Plant. Ooh. Andy Gardner says, new Serum update has modulation on LFO points. Game changer, worth a look. I didn't update my Serum yet. I do need to do that, but I was worried about backwards compatibility for people when I'm making my presets, because a lot of people complain. In fact, I had a complaint today, which was like, I tried to load your presets up, but they didn't work. And then I say that they need to update their Serum, and then they don't ever get back to me because it's obviously they're using cracked plugins, which is not cool. Bass hard, bacteria bass. I mean, it's good. That's a Rob Swire preset, isn't it? Should we just use that? Should we use that little legato? That sounds nice, isn't it? What's the efficacies of using Rob Swire's presets? Gary Andrews says, yeah, people with fake serum. Yeah. Dean says, upgrade your serum. That complaint was me. Ah, did you upgrade your serum, bruv? No pendulum, says Ellis Palmer. Strobe says, I would love to hear a collab between me and Shimon. Interesting. Could send him a little message, see if he wants to do a little collab business. John says, how the hell did you get Rob Swire's presets? They're part of the pack that it comes with. He's done loads of presets for this synthesizer. Emil says, no harm in trying a cracked coffee before you buy it. I pay monthly on Splice. Yeah, I agree. I think if you're not making money from music, it's okay for you to use some cracked plugins. But I think as soon as you start making money, you need to start investing. Because it's really hard to make plugins. They're really... So really very, very hard to code. Well, I like that. Mine is not up to date. It's not. You're right. I don't have the latest version. I need to go and grab it from the website. And I did purchase it. Otherwise, that would be very unethical that I was making money off the presets and I didn't own the serum. I'm not sure which one mine is, to be fair. I think it is the second version. And I need to update it. But I also feel like I don't want to do that. Mine's 1.7, you don't get how. I just haven't updated it, mate. Mike says, one of the things that made me laugh with your README was you should put plugins, put for plugins where you can, £4.20 isn't a figure you should tell people to spend. Cigarettes cost more. Did I say that? One of the things that made me laugh with your README was you should put for plugins where you can. Pay for plugins where you can. £4.20 isn't a figure you should tell people to spend. Cigarettes cost more. Okay. Emil says, I saw the plugin you started making, TC. Did I ever finish it? No. I did not. I still have Xcode and I was on it, I was learning, but then I realized that it was a big time tunnel that was not this time for my life, and I needed to do something a bit more productive with my time. Because there's lots of people who are a lot better at it than I am, and I could probably just find someone to do it. Douglas says, easy mate, found your site. That's my viewing sorted for a while. I went without making music for a long time with Skint. Cracks are bad, man. Yes, they are. Bo says they give you a little something to added. I don't get it now how to update. With Serum, I think you have to reinstall it. And again, I don't want to mess up all my tunes, so I have a little bit of like anxiety about updating plugins. I'm still on the old operating system on my computer. I think I'm still on Mojave, because I just can't bring myself to do Catalina, because it's just sorry, I'm reading a comment there. Bo says, what Rob Swire pack at? Not the same as before. Maybe they gave me one which had more presets. I don't know. They were very kind enough to give me Phase Plant and the whole thing, which was very, very, very nice of them. They're good guys down there. I like that. Douglas says, get that on High Sierra for the same reason. Noah J says, nice haircut. Thank you very much. Red says, go on TC. Just got your Serum Presets Volume 2. Big up yourself. Big up yourself, Red. Appreciate that, mate. Salute to whoever just bought some presets off me. It makes me feel very happy. Ellis says, you can have copies of Serum if you install on a different drive. Use a custom folder in Ableton. Might have to work that out. Pendulum don't have a pack for sale. The presets just come as part of the presets that are like standard to the synthesizer, I believe. But don't quote me on that. I don't know that to be a fact. Nick, I have no idea, but my missus hates it and she's watching, so I'm not going to address that comment. I apologise. Gary says, we could write some Max for Live plugins, but they only work for Ableton though. Max for Live is quite okay for coding. Yeah, I've done a couple of Max for Live plugins, actually. See, there you go. My missus says, can we not say that quote, please, Nick? So, I think we're done here with this tune. Man's got told.
The gray wolf is the biggest of the wild dogs, and it lives its life as a member of one of the most complex and closely knit societies in the animal kingdom. With their mournful songs, it was said, they summon the spirits of the dead.
Ellis Palmer says, show us your plugins. I have done in a lot of the other streams. There's a lot of things that I use.
The wolves achieve what no wolf could accomplish alone. The ability to bring down prey much larger than themselves. In the world of the pack, nothing excites the blood like the prospect of a kill.
Necron says, can we have a quick listen to the previous tunes before I go today? Yeah, mate. Tim says, and his folders, random matey folder, made me laugh.
The biggest of the wild dogs. The wolf pack.
Gary Andrews says, is Eventide worth it? I would say so. But that's just me.
The world of a pack. Nothing excites the blood like the prospect of a kill. The gray wolf is the biggest of the wild dogs. And it lives its life as a member of one of the most complex.
Mike Richardson says, which tune so far that I've made would I open up with when I mix out again? I don't know. I don't know which one I would start a set with. The little wobble bass is nice, isn't it? I'm really happy with that. I think this tune is pretty much there. We can have a listen through some of the old, or not old, but some of the other tunes. 2020. We are in May. And we have 9 tunes now, which is pretty good going. TC drums sound so good, bro. Nice one, mate. John says, could I get a copy of this without the vocals? James says, yes, lad. Easy, James. Andy Gardner says, making amazing work so far. We are getting there. I'm a couple, like 3 days behind now. And funnily enough, YouTube is getting more viewers now than Facebook, which is very interesting. The YouTube is on the rise. I want to bounce this now. Actually, so save, and then I'm going to export, do a quick bounce. May the 9th, and TC. Wolfpack. It's a good one. Make a little folder. Mix. All my little conventions that I use. Right. Track number 9. That is not doing that. Let's try that again with the whole tune. Export. Is better. Sophie says that YouTube is better. Why am I 3 days behind? Because I took 3 days off. Because I was reaching a point where I made 9 tunes in 8 days or 9 days, and I was feeling pretty rinsed. Emil says, no, this would be day 10. Technically, you're not behind. I am quite behind. But it's okay. I'm not beating myself up about it. I'm just taking my time and doing it nice and chilled. No problems. So, let's have a quick recap. Just going to turn on the audio so you guys can hear it. And then this is day 1. Mike Richmond says, mate, it's a heroic effort so far. I wouldn't say you're behind. Pretty much I am. It's okay. I can live with it. I might be able to pull out a couple of days where I do 2 tunes in a day. Maybe just a couple real simple rollers or something like that. Double drop things. Original says YouTube gang and lang. Anyone into herb, go check out UK Grot TV on YouTube. I would consider opening up a set with this tune, to be fair. It's pretty good. Future Soul Audio says, oh, jeez. Nice haircut, bruv. Thank you. Stan says, can we get a real old school TC with TC vocals? Brian G still has those tunes. Mike says, I'd open up with I Can Nero. Emil says, if you want a couple of days off, mate, you take them. If you need them, no pressure, more fun. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to kill myself on this thing, man. Tim says, yes, quite a long, epic intro. Future Soul says, is that why I had a couple of days off to let it grow back a bit? Red says, shut up. Red Douglas says, oi, fuck off, what a tune. Now this was the first tune of 30 tunes in 30 days. Yeah, I think maybe a couple remixes, yeah, that would be good, Stuart. I got a couple ideas on that tape machine behind me there. I've got a few sounds that I want to record into the computer. So I'm going to get that set up so that we could do that together. Dean says yes. Yeah, Emil says I could tell you were tired the other night. I was rinsed, bruv. John says at UNZ, imagine going to a rave and hearing yourself time lag live. Andy says hardware, get the Moog out. I might get some hardware out moving forward. I need to do some technicalities to move some stuff around because I've only got a couple of inputs on my sound card. Game over refix is definitely gonna happen. So that was day 1, and there's another 9 days of tunes. So let's have a look. Oh, Time Lag is tune 2. Mental. Dime Bag. The build says, haha, TC on the COVID cuts. Neck one says, those perks get me every time. The build says, oh, we're getting the review. Yeah, we're just going back through. Nick says, got you live at work on the Serato. Big up yourself. Thank you. Thank you, bruv. Ellis Palmer says, dime bag. Dean says, about to go get some cold drinks and spend the rest of the day going through your serum presets and see what I can come up with. Great live, bro. Nice one, brother. Have fun. What is it? I'm gonna ignore that, Mike Richmond. We don't say them words in here. That is not a thing that exists in my mind. That's it, I'm gonna get trolled hard now. I can feel it. Feeling this one.
Time lag. Yeah.
Necron says it's funny because I think someone brought it up before I took those days off. That might be it now. Maybe it'll be a couple of days off again. I shouldn't let myself get shut down that easily though. It's okay, Mike. You said it now and it's happened, and now and never ever. Don't ever say that again. If you're on YouTube, can you do me a favor and smash the like button? That would be amazing. Dean says, on the build-up, the 8-bit sounds. You like that, yeah? Terminal says, the white noise is epic. Can picture the smoke cannons blaring on stage. Thank you, the builds. Richards says, already excited to hear day 30. I think that's when your imagination will be at peak performance. Yeah, feeling this one. Free hat. I'm gonna have to find that actually. That there's a there's a South Park with free hat, right? Anyone seen that? Anyone remember that? Well, that's Time Lag. That's a good one. Feeling that one. Okay, this is day 3, and it is Magical Seahorse. You don't know. Free hit!
You're a cow! You're a cow! You're a cow!
Stan says groovy. This was the Sunday session. That's correct. Ellis says we need some seahorse samples. What sound do seahorses make? What kind of sound do they make? John says could hear this at Hospitality on the Beach quite easily. I was thinking I might, I don't know how I want to release all this music. I was thinking I'll either like put it out myself or I might send it to some labels and see if they want to put it out. Bubble sounds, that's what they do. I don't really do Bandcamp. I've just set up my own website to sell it, I think. John says put it out yourself and get all the royalties. Probably not a bad idea. All 20p. I was thinking £4.20 each. Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen, to be honest. But that's quite expensive. That's like going to be like £150 a lot, really, because that seems like quite a lot. We shall see. Timon says, am I rocking Ableton? Or, yeah, I normally am rocking Ableton, but we're just going back through some of the tunes that we've made for all of the last 10 days. This one is Bring the Pain. The build says, make people choose the ones they want. John says, if there was something I could do, if there's something you could do so we could have a preview before we buy. Oh, of course, I'll make sure that there'll be a preview on there. Bring the pain. Bring the pain. Bring the pain. Bring the pain. Bring. I think this is a 1 for me. I really like this one. Put them on a USB, mate. Elliot says release them on a USB. I did notice that there's a bit missing on this tune. Douglas says, this one. John says, I should make them more expensive than normal. Man's gotta live right now. LZ says, Prodigy vibes. Douglas says Ram sounds. Red says, I tuned in late. Do you build these tunes from scratch during these sessions and talk in depth about why I do certain things in mixing, etc.? Yeah, mate, the whole thing. Just if you go to tcdnb.com or YouTube, but tcdnb.com/live, you can watch the whole thing back. All these tunes being made from scratch and me talking bollocks all the way through. And all the regulars talking too. Welcome. The build says, who's Douglas? I have no idea. Douglas says, I can already see Andy bopping to it. John says to my missus, you'll be able to pay for your own. Able to pay for your own with all these royalties. Douglas says it's a bit sub-focused, but better. Well, that's very nice. That's the bit that's missing. I'll probably release these on my own label. I got other tunes as well, which I made before, that are ready to go too. This one's called Rabbit Hole. I didn't even change any of the titles on this stream. That's a rookie mistake. Let me pull this one back. Pull up, pull up, pull up. I need to get some checklists in place for this live streaming. Laminated checklists, like I do for my tour stuff. I think it's just going to be called Wolfpack, Emil. Johnson says remix of Robots. James says haircuts. Yes, bruv. I've always got a haircut like this, but it's just usually under a hat. Andy Gardner says, wow, this is a bad tune. Michael says, yes. Dean says, this one's pure fire, mates. The build says, yeah, less is more, good tune. LZ says nice. James has put some dragons in the chat. Emil says, okay, I was thinking rolling with the wolf pack or rolling with the wolves. That's interesting. Good work. Michael says, this one gives me the feels. Bo says, amazing, your sound come a long way. All right, Sue. I can't hear any of you. 1 second. I have cut my hair. Greg says, love your stuff, dude. Big ups. Bo says, voice MC, that is. Box Fresh says, will I make a return visit to Trigger Happy Stuff? Yeah, maybe. No, I need that on. So that is track number 5 of 30 tunes in 30 days, which ain't going to be 30 tunes in 30 days. This one's called Liquid Smoke. I can feel it. Yeah, that one needs Jake's for sure. Digital No says, revisit what's happening. Finishing touches, put the kettle on. We're just going through some of the old tunes. I just finished another tune, and then I'll be back later to do another tune. I like this one. I can't even remember how these go. Ah, I do remember this one. Ah, this one is good. Jay Breaks says, sounding good. Digital knowledge. It's the thing we've been doing is making 30 tunes in 30 days, so a tune every day. And then right now we're just listening back to the tunes from the last 10 days. Gary Andrew says Tetley and Herb smoking this all in the garden. Stuart Lewis says, I love this one. Emil says, love the mixed style of all these tunes and no foghorn to empty drum beat to empty foghorn. And they're all bangers, mate. Nice one, mate. Terminal Meltdown says, wow, 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 wow. Dimitri says, my favourite tune, Magic, I love. Nick is in the building. Afternoon, Nick. We are back in the place. Changing camera angles. Hey. Terminal Meltdown says lots of ideas from the Wolfpack went into this one. It's true. Digital Knowledge says got your hair out today. Approved. Home haircut. It was a home haircut. Nick says big up to the regulars. Wolfpack massive. Arrgh, that's what I'm saying. Come on! So that's number 6. Number 7 is... Ooh, Don Your Mask. This was where I was starting to get tired, I feel. But Jakes needs to be on this one, I think. Emil says, I noticed the camera from the back of you is gone. I want to see. Unfortunately, to have one of my hard drives plugged in, that's essential, I have to have that camera not plugged in. So I need to buy another USB hub before I can have multiple cameras, unfortunately. John says, I hope this one burns in hell. He doesn't like this one. On your mask, on your 5G mask, on your mask. Ellis says, what a great day today is. TC stream, feeling inspired to create some music, and I just found a tenner in my pocket. That is a win, if you ask me, bro. John says, yucky, you can make it 31 days so you can make something to replace this, please. I like this one. I don't know why John really doesn't like this one. I like this bit too. But you know what? They can't all be massive, John. And different people like different things. This is the way it goes. So that is day 7. Day 8 was this one. Oh, Can You Nero? This is a good one.
Let's make some neurofunk.
Let's make some neurofunk.
Let's find some
It's alright, so
sounds.
not everyone's gonna like everything.
I'm looking for some symbols.
Ben Nash says, calm down.
Got to find some symbols. Hey, there we go. Where's the riser? Oh, there it is. Really building it. Hey, that's great. I gotta make this a big tune.
I got to.
Hey, maybe introduce a little bass to make it tension, no tension, no tension, no tension, no tension, no tension.
I got the goosebumps. Yeah, let's call the track 7 John's tune. That's a good idea. I can Nero. Dakota Official says power. Stuart Lewis says either love or hate it. That's music. Pretty much like Marmite, bruv. We could call track 7 Marmite. John says I love this chat. Stuart Lewis says Goosebumps, classic.
Okay, sounded good so far.
Sounded
I think
great.
I got this neurofunk.
I got
Maybe
it.
we need to try a little Reese. Oh my god, I got
Ruben-
goosebumps. Wow,
Ruben
that's
says,
awesome. Let's
do
that again.
you Nero, my favorite. I gotta hear that again.
Reese. Oh my god, I got the goosebumps.
I got some goosebumps.
Wow, that's awesome. Let's do that again. And it builds again.
It builds again.
Oh, here we go. Hey, that's great. I gotta make this a big tune.
Gary Andrew says one for the younger generation.
Hey, let's bring back that bass again. To make it tension, no tension, no tension, no tension, no tension, no
The Bill says, I just almost choked to death on my biscuit dust. Please, take care, bro.
I can Nero.
Yo. Feeling this one. Emil says, pull it up. Emil says, sorry, Gary says, it's like a mosh pit song, I can see it. Ben Nash says, big tune for sure. Yes, so that is track number 8. And then number 9 is the one we just finished, the Wolfpack.
The gray wolf is the biggest of the wild dogs, and it lives its life as a member of one of the most complex and closely knit societies in the animal kingdom. With their mournful songs, it was said, they summon the spirits of the dead.
Steven says, when Sophie going to lay down some vocals, maybe do a collab?
What no wolf could accomplish alone.
We shall see.
The ability to bring down prey much larger than themselves. In the world of the pack, nothing excites the blood like the prospect of a kill. The wolf pack.
Still think this one might need a little bit more.
The biggest of the wild dogs. The wolf pack.
I really like those cuts. A big metalhead style piano tune would be sick. Tim says, actually a good intro to this. John says, so much love for this. Nick says, Dilly style.
Gray wolf is the biggest of the wild dogs, and it lives its life as a member of one of the most complex and closely knit societies.
Telling you, I'm showing you, you better watch that.
With their mournful songs,
This is a warning.
they summon the spirits of the dead.
Yeah, this one's cool. Now I just got to work out what to do for the next one.
Wolves achieve what no wolf could accomplish alone. The ability to bring down prey.
Nick Coleman
much
says,
larger
big love for
than
this.
themselves. In the world of the pack, nothing excites the blood like the prospect of a kill.
Nikon says, old school jump up next. DJ Gov style their track. Ellis says, who's Dillinger and what is
Gray wolf
Valve?
is the biggest of the wild dogs.
Any jungling guy?
The wolf pack.
Dakota says, triplet tune next.
The wolf pack.
Douglas says, a 3-4 tune. Didn't Crust do a couple of those? Apparently a liquid tune is next.
The pack. Nothing excites the blood like the prospect of a kill. The gray wolf is the biggest of the wild dogs, and it lives its life as a member of one of the most
I'm actually really feeling this one.
closely knit societies in the animal kingdom.
So, Ellis Palmer says, who's CC? I don't know, some guy, some cunt. I am going to bugger off now, probably for another 3 days, and I'll see you all later on. I'm going to get some sunshine. I'll be back on later on to start the next tune. I'm going to let the dog in the house because he is banging on the door right now. You can probably see him, actually.
Give these people...
Yeah. There he is, trying to get in the house. Rex! There he is. He's a thinking dog. He's a wolf dog. And so, yeah. I will be back in, I don't know, hour or two. Going to sit out in the sunshine again, I think, for a bit. And then we will get started on track number 10, which is quite a significant milestone. And we need to make it awesome because it's number 10. So we're going to do that. And we'll be back. I'll be back. Making drum and bass live with TC, 30 tunes in 30 days. And I'll have the titles right on the videos as well, which will be a good thing. So bless you all. And I will see you all very soon for another exciting edition. Let's go. Big up yourselves. Big up. Safe. Take it easy. Steven says, see you at midnight then. Yes, you know me well. You know me well already. All right, safe guys. Take it easy. Peace. 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 Peace.